that the yaoi stocks were high. Speaking of high yaoi stocks, let's play some Instars in Time. Cause if I'm ever playing a game, it's gotta have some yaoi stocks, baby. Literally, if I ever watch the Venom movie and I don't see them making out sloppy style, I'll be incredibly disappointed. You look around the pillar. Oh, wait! Sifrin, I just remembered. This room, it's... And press the switch. You start walking away. Let's go, everyone. Okay. I forget. Did she usually interrupt you at that point? Maybe I just skipped through stuff so fast I don't even notice anymore. I just zone out. Alright. Let's take care of this bubby. Wow, Sifrin really did become like the master of everything. Sifrin can cover like all of the types. Cause I don't think... I guess kinda everyone in the party has a good coverage of the types at this point, except for Isabeau. He can't... I don't think he has a scissor move. Closest you'll get is an allegory for Venom and Eddie having bed-breaking sex because whenever Eddie is on screen untransforms, he looked like he went through a hurricane and hasn't showered in 3 days. God. That's my favorite sadness. Man, I don't remember anything about that movie. Like, I watched it pretty close to when it came out. I saw it on a date. Maybe that's why I didn't remember it, because the date in general was not a good date. Let's see, where's the save? Let me get a free heal. Can I please get a free heal? Oh yeah, for anyone that wasn't there last night, because I made sure to not at the roll because I wasn't really expecting anyone to show up for it, to be honest, because it was so late. I had like this idea where I wanted to do like a challenge run, because I've been watching a lot of like YouTube videos, like challenge runs, like, can you beat this game without collecting a single coin? Or can you beat this game without pressing this button? And I was like, what could I do to make this be about my hyperfixation yet again? How can I force people to see dot hack yet again? How can I carry my agenda? And I was like trying to think up of stuff like use data drain on everything or don't use data drain. Quickly realized I can't do a no data drain run because the game literally forces you to data drain a bunch. Incredible. Oh, look on the wall. There's nothing. It's just a normal boring wall. But yeah, I came up with a bunch of stuff. One of them was like to solo. I was thinking of doing like a solo run, and then I was like, wait a second. Is it actually worse to do this with party members if I don't order them to do anything? Because they just kind of become useless and dumb. So that's kind of what inspired last night's stream. It's a forge, and that's an anvil, Sifrin. And the stone is a sharpening stone. Oh. Then you pick it up. You got the sharpening stone. Put the stone in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Now we can sharpen that knife. Alright, let's move onward. I mean, I guess we could go for a how many data drains are required to beat .hack IMOQ challenge one. That's true. But I guess that's like, try to get the lowest possible amount physically possible. That's true, I could do that. But that sounds like I need to do math. I don't know if I can do that. I don't think my brain can handle that. But yeah, there's some factors that I'm worried about for the run. Basically, if I get paralyzed or I fall asleep, it's over. Run's over. If I get charmed, I could make it out. Maybe. Perhaps. Because I could just kill my party members and not die, and then I can maybe... Oh, shoot. Is she still dead? Okay, no. I will have to do a mass heal. What does everyone have for memory? Let's give you Mega Sparkle Heal. So you can just heal yourself. I gave up being a backseater in .hack, so now I'm gonna be a backseater in this game. In exchange. Go heal yourself. Sif, did something happen? What? What do you mean? Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem well... So graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way. Like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fennec fox, but you feel more like a panther right now. I guess it's because he's used to this. And the way you've defeated the last few Sanuses we've seen. That was... impressive. Whoa! It's time to get serious, you know? It's time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I will show them all. And then, no one will ever make fun of me again for being barely taller than a preteen. I'm the same height as you, Mira. Oh? What's their height? Oh. Mirabelle looks at your heeled shoes. LMAO. Ah! Oh my god. Wait, does that mean Sifrin's shorter? Then at her flat boots. Oh! Sifrin's shorter. He really is just like me, for real, for real. Is that so? Youch. Yeah, Belle. Hit him where it hurts. Youch. Are you really moving differently, though? Faster, more silently? Come to think of it, your allies do feel slower to you now. It's because you've been drinking all that time juice. Yeah, they're the shortest member of the party besides the actual child. God, that's relatable. Clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? Me, whenever I'm near school and people there think that I'm skipping my class. That would be funny if Bonnie was taller than Sifrin. Just to really drive it home. Actually, hang on. His page on the wiki has his confirmed height. Oh. He better not be 4'7", I swear to God. I'm gonna cry, because that's how tall I am. Do you have growth hormone deficiency, Sifrin? I like to imagine they end up taller than him like 5 years post-canon. Yeah, I could definitely see Bonnie becoming like super tall. I don't know, when I see Bonnie, I think of Kel from Amori a little bit. I don't know. I don't know why I get that vibe, cause they're kind of different. Like I guess Boniface is like if Kel and Hero combined, maybe. I never expected to hear you say 4 in a Boston accent. Fall for it. Wait, how did I say it? I checked. He's around 5'1". Sounded like 4'1" and not 4'1" when you. Oh no! Said it. Okay, so he's a bit taller than me. Good. One of them has a very striking cover of the Mudu clay figurine with large sunken eyes and a screaming mouth. Spooky. You're not gonna comment about that being the book that Bonnie wanted to read? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different bookshelf. I think there's something that has to do with examining the change code stuff, because they do react to me examining. Oh, a craft game for kids, a fishing game, checkers. Checkers! Same with the barrel. Well, actually, I don't know if they've actually reacted to the barrels, but I think I remember someone in chat saying that there's something you get for examining the barrels. Me, whenever I play an Atelier game, gotta examine the barrels. I wonder if the barrels thing is an Atelier reference. Probably not. The Atelier has that meme. Like all the barrels get like a barrel! It's a barrel! Wait, hold on. Let me fight this sadness. A barrel, barrel! I need to play the Atelier Irish games at some point. Because you can switch like all of your party members in that one and they all say barrel like differently. It's really cute. I don't know. I don't think any of the other Atelier games do that. Because it's always just the protagonist. I think this was the Storage Room. What? Well, let's go inside then. Yeah, these guys gotta be getting sus about me. I'm too used to this. There we go. Maybe it was this bookcase that I was thinking of. The bookcase is filled with many books written in many different languages. The Guardian, Patarian, Wudu. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. Huh. Wonder if that's relevant. It's a Patarian Vaugardian translation dictionary. It's open to a page of Vaugardian words, starting with a T. Oh, this is just the same. Because why would you? Just don't have much to say. I'm on like loop 30 at this point. I'm used to it. It's nice to hear you all talk. Love the sadness. So cute. Should probably heal Isabeau, but he can shake it off. Oh yeah, also Benoit. I didn't care if you saw my message earlier, but I beat Symphonia. Oh yeah, I did. I forgot to reply because I was cleaning. But congrats! Congrats! What did you think of it? How does it rank in your Tales ranking? I got through it very fast. Are you gonna play the sequel? Not a lot of people talk badly about the sequel, but I like it. I am definitely not looking around me, and I'm admiring the view instead. So tell me if I'm about to run into something dangerous. I thought it was early game was probably the worst slug of the entire playthrough, to be honest. Oh, like the human ranch stuff? Whoa, 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 whoa. You keep Isabel from running into the life-ending tears. I wonder if there's a chance of, like, I don't know, him, like, running into it if we don't pay attention. A sadness? Alright, we should probably have Mirabelle. Here, let's. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need a heal. Okay, I don't think it's... Well, actually, I think it is rock, because I think this one is only weak to 1. But how about... Let's make you weak to everything, actually. Regenerate? When did I get that? For 3 turns, an ally regenerates 10% of HP. Kinda, it's more like Vesperia, where since you don't have a lot of arts or mechanics to work with in the early game, you get your shit rocked really easily. The wrenches themselves weren't a problem. Oh yeah, I remember I had a lot of trouble with one of the bosses from early on. I forget which one. Let's put on Regenerate. There we go. Jackpot. God. Sifrin just not smiling at all in battle. Still gets me. I was hoping that would have something in it. Also, I just noticed you can hear like the ticking of clocks in this. I never realized that until now. Let's see. Don't think it's for this, right? Yeah. I just know that finally being able to see the rest of the game past the few, like, hour of Teta Ala had me feeling emotional, like I avenged my last save file. Oh, first, not you. I'm gonna run from this one. I don't like that fight. I don't like when it's like multiple. Oh. Okay, good. Good. You didn't die. Oh yeah, another thing I did today because I couldn't sleep was I updated my what is it called? I was just working on it like a couple hours ago and I already forgot the word. Throne, that was it. I was working on my throne. I added some new stuff for Christmas if anyone wanted to get a Christmas present. So here's your one reminder that I have a throne and I updated it. 'Cause I don't like talking about it. Well, today I realized that the percussion in this music, I always thought of as just clicking. Sounds like a ticking clock. Oh, wow. Well, hey, you learn something new every day. I guess it's fitting. It's fitting that the song has, like, clicking clock noises. Because it's the king. How close are we? We are close to getting a jackpot, so we should probably go for that. Yeah, it definitely fits with all the time-related shenanigans going on in this house. I could just imagine the king, like, commissioning, like, a custom, like, soundtrack. Like, are we on ISAT? No. Let's just have ISAT go. So we can get this over with. As a fun fact, I didn't realize that the Steam version of Symphonia was a port of the PS3 version, so when I started a New Game Plus file, I was thrown off seeing Vesperia, Abyss, Graces, and Zillia 1 and 2 costumes unlocked. I think this, the PS3 version is the best version for a remake. Because we all know that the recent remake was, not good. I still can't get over that. They did a whole remake, but you can't play as Colette, who is, like, a major character, if not, like, the most important character, like, plot-wise, and you just can't play her, or else the game glitches out in the new remake. What else do I have? A star crest. Oh, right. You can go through the teardrops. If it had been remade, it wouldn't be an issue, but it was only remastered, so all the problems remain. How is the, well, I was gonna be like, how is the Zillia remake? But I remember you sending me screenshots of Jude bald. Yeah, it's my favorite sadness. The little cat onion creature. I wonder if I'll get the Jude glitch when I play it, or if they'll have it patched out by then. Yes. All Jude is nightmare fuel. Wonder if Jude Milla has... Or, wait, Jude Milla? I wonder if Milla has a glitch like that you can get. It worked! Bye-bye, Tears! Anything new here? Anything else? No. We're gonna be loaded up on so much juice. No, nothing new. Ow! You hit your hip into the blinding, stupid, ugly counter again. A Sifrin. Did you really hit the counter in? Yes, I said yeah, who cares? Oh, you are doing very bad at hiding that you know everything that's going on this loop, Sifrin. Whoa. Frin, are you... angry? Ah! You got out-punned. The punster has been dethroned. A kitchen closet. You open it. You found the egg key. LOL, got in. That's an egg. An egg? Bonnie is making grabby hands. You get Bonnie the key. Ah, so the next key should be a broken egg, right? Are eggs important to the change belief somehow? Yes! An intact egg and a broken egg. We're the egg, getting out of the egg. Change also means destruction. Blah blah blah. Oh, yes, pretty much. Can't make pancakes without breaking a few eggs. Oh, that reminds me. I forget what I saw, but it made me want to look up Olivia from Pokemon. You know, the Kahuna. And I never watched the Sun and Moon anime, but like, her and Brock were dating? In the Sun and Moon anime, apparently? What's up with that? Wasn't he like dating another girl? Did they break up? It's omelets, Bun Bun. You're an omelet, Za. A terrifying rebuttal from the preteen. And for every change, something needs to break. Maybe changing yourself will hurt someone. Maybe changing means leaving a part of yourself behind. It's to remind us that before changing, we must stop and think about what will be irreparably destroyed. But destruction is just a part of change, and we must accept it. Yeah. Be awful to keep yourself from becoming a person you feel comfortable with just because it would upset someone else. That's a harsher belief than I thought. Personally, if I was called an omelet by a preteen, I would simply die on the spot. Bonnie is still looking at the egg keychain. Chomp. It's not an actual egg. Bonnie tried to take a bite of the keychain. Imagine if it really was an egg and that just locked us out from being able to unlock the door, though. That'd be funny. Chomp, chomp. It's carved out of stone, Boniface. Hey, nothing wrong with eating some stones. They're full of minerals. Maybe the keychain had a secret, madame. Uh-huh. Stupid crabbing rock. Bunny gives her back the key. Here! What? What is it? What? What's that? Is that an entire potato in the sink? What a waste. Anything else? Nope. Oh, cookies! They're frozen in time, not for long when it's in my stomach. Does food frozen in time taste good? Does it, like, lose its flavor? Because, like, the flowers smell like flowers. So the food would taste like food, right? A pot filled with bubbling food, frozen in time. Steam is frozen in midair. Okay, nothing new here. Pack it up. You are chewing on my nuts. Where was that from? No, it wasn't you are chewing. You are stealing my nuts. Where's that from? I think it would still taste good, but since it's frozen, it would be really hard to eat. Oh, true. Okay, I was so confused on the Olivia thing because I thought she got engaged in the anime, but no. It was Burnett who got proposed to? Yeah, what happened with his previous... Wasn't he, like, engaged to, like, another lady? Aw, dang it. Annabelle, you gotta heal. Wait. Ah! I used the wrong skill. Oh, and that doesn't apply onto Adele because she's frozen. I think this might knock her out of being frozen. Like trying to eat a rock. So it's an extremely smooth proposal, I'm not gonna lie. I think Brock just pines over women. He hasn't really had a relationship with anyone. But I could have swore he did. Like, wasn't there like a whole arc where he wasn't with Ash because he was like living with another lady? Like in like the Charizard Valley or something like that? Did I just imagine that? Did I just come up with a whole scenario in my head to explain why my Brock was not in his party? That does sound like something I would do. Okay, nothing over here. I'm so shocked. They kinda look cute though. I'm gonna lie. I saw like some screenshots of him and Olivia. They seem like a cute couple. Now that was Charizard who left Ash in Charizard Valley. Brock left a little early on so he could study to be a Pokemon doctor. He returned later though. How did I get Brock confused with Charizard? How did I get Brock confused with Charizard? What the I go see a doctor about my memory issues. Jeez, sheesh. I know that having my growth hormone deficiency gives me memory issues, but come on. You confused Brock with Charizard? You really are just like Sifrin. Let's go. There was actually, I saw this one image a while back. I should have saved it. Because I made like my own version of it. And it was like one of those like character archetype things. Like the Komaida archetype and stuff. I saw some VTubers were making like versions of themselves. And I was like, oh, okay. Let me make one for myself. And it was like white-haired twink, can't remember shit, very short, is like a fast thief type, is obsessed with hacking and time travel. And I was like, am I being influenced by In Stars and Time? Like, I know this is me, but the growth hormone deficiency affects your memory. For example, it made your body forget that it has to get taller. That explains everything. See, that's why I can't grow. I gotta remember. I gotta remember how to grow. This game has a tendency to create Sifrins. Many Sifrin kidneys were born. Hey, Sif? Listen, I gotta examine the barrel. Oh, oops! A key could be in there. Well, it's not false, I guess. Anything could be in there. A key, a crest, some tonics, maybe a sword. I don't think a barrel will hide a sword, Boniface. You just like looking in the barrels, it's fun. But Isabel's right. You could find something interesting in those. Yay, we got memory of barrels! Always remember this. I feel like we see barrels a lot less than pillars, so it's probably less useful to equip that. Yeah. Huh? Is that how barrels work? Well, I guess that's how they work now. Yay for you! Every time the king asks Sifrin if they remember, he's asking if they remember how to get taller. Oh god, I was gonna say I was gonna say something! Oh! I remembered what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, listen, Isabeau, I'm examining this because I'm an Atelier fan, okay? But then I forgot what I was gonna say! Oh, is this a craftology book? Piercing craft, creative craft. Where's the protective craft chapter? Where's the time craft chapter? It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. And this one is about the study of craft, not your fortune. A book about the study of craft? Do I have any information about timecraft, maybe? Does that craftonomy book have anything on timecraft? Timecraft? What for? It is related to our situation, isn't it? With the king? We don't have it. We don't have time. We will have all the time if I learn how to do time crafting, actually, Odile. Checkmate. What's timecraft? I don't know what that is. Should we have a crash course on timecraft then? Fine. Odile flips through the book. It does have a section on timecraft. Alright. So, timecraft is, as the name implies, the power to wield and craft time itself. It's a type of craft that's been hypothesized to exist for decades, but its existence has never been proven. Until now, right? Stopping time? That's what the king does, right? So, the king is using timecraft? And the king most likely is, yes. Which would make it the first time in history someone managed to harvest that power. Outside of stories told in family tales, that is. Oh, is that what you read in your family tale, Odile? I've heard scholars outside of Vogard are really excited right now. Timecraft, confirmed to be real. So, they're happy because he froze people in time? Oh, well, it's more complicated than that. Morals aside, it does change everything we knew about timecraft. Think about how timecraft could be used. The king is only stopping people's time. Oh, what is this? Clearly, you don't own a shark cutlery board. That could be used for many other things. That feels like a skill that Sifrin would use, like a pun. Shark cutlery board, type, scissor. It could be used to hasten or slow people's time, too. Maybe make people's bodies younger or older. Oh, by the way, I've been so Final Fantasy 14 brained. I didn't say it because I was muted yesterday, but the entire time when I was playing .hack, because it felt like I was playing Final Fantasy, because they're both MMOs, that I kept actually like pressing down because I have a short key for like when I do like L3, it does like my dash micro, and during .hack I kept doing it and I kept being like, come on Elio, it's not Final Fantasy. Stop thinking it's Final Fantasy. The group learns about timecraft and begins trying to harness it, only to realize they have collective dyslexia and accidentally made Minecraft. It could be used to hasten or slow people's time. Maybe make people's bodies younger or older. Maybe that's why you're so short, Sifrin. Maybe make buds grow into trees in an instant. Worst case scenario, it could be used to change history itself. Crafting time to go back in time and change history. Whoa! Whoa. Well, we already know that. We already do that. The possibilities are endless. And terrifying. Definitely not the kind of power you want in someone's hands. I laugh, being that exact type of person. And definitely not someone like the king. Yeah, worst case scenario, huh? Yeah, cheers to that one. And definitely not someone like the king. And correct me if I'm wrong, but crafting time wouldn't be like crafting clay to a specific shape or crafting a sword. Those are easy enough to do and won't tire you out, but crafting time? Something as basic and essential as time? Wouldn't it ask for immense amounts of power? Exactly. Crafting clay barely asks for any power from the user. Oh, maybe that's what the clay is for. That we keep picking up. Meant crafting time. It was theorized that crafting time, even to pause time for a single second, would probably kill the user immediately, huh? Huh? Kill them dead? Kill them dead. And yet, the king is still alive. Maybe he's not actually alive? Maybe it's like a corpse. Maybe the king himself is a sadness? So it raises the question, what gave him enough power to use Timecraft without dying? And how did he learn how to use it? Good questions, Isabel. I still do like the theory that the king is like the he pronouns of Siffrin that he lost with Loop as a result of their divorce, but maybe king is just a sadness. Good questions, Isabel. You have pretty smart insight sometimes. I sure do. Yeah, because Isabel is pretty smart. Timecraft is what the king uses, and it's dangerous. Got it. I suppose talking about this was useful. I'm surprised you're curious about this, though. Siffrin. Oh, she sounds so suspicious of us. You shrug. Oh, is she gonna catch on to it? Timecraft, a type of craft that allows the user to control time. Isn't that what you and the king have been using? But neither of you should be able to use it. Using it would ask for immense amounts of power. I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the king, she'll know that we can manipulate time because of what we asked the king. So then, what gave you this power? Maybe you should ask the king about this. But what if it isn't enough? What if he doesn't want to tell you anything about Timecraft? You've talked to the king and the head housemaiden. Are those really the only two people that would know anything about the loops you're stuck in? Loop! Loop would know. Who else could you talk to about the loops? Loop! To theorize? Loop! It's literally in their name! Oh wait, there is one person. The king himself is a sadness. This says a lot about the role of the monarchy and how if you don't keep yourself in check, you will lose your identity and become only the crown. Or something. I think that was very deep. Wait. Do I not have the thing to summon Loop? Or maybe it's in my pockets. No? Is it this? Look at the pendant. It's shaped like a bell. And you sure will go ding ding when you shake it. As if summoned, the Funny Noises Appreciation crew jumped to your side. Ding ding! Ding ding! Ding ding. If you had a chain, you could wear the pendant and go ding ding all day long. Yeah, I don't have the thing to summon Loop. Did I not get it? Do I need to grab it from Loop? Or was it a craft? Oh, it was a craft. You make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. For I don't know why I think I got my memories jumbled up and I mixed up Undertale with In Stars and Time because I thought we had a cell phone that we call Loop on. Or maybe also Andrel, because Andrel also had that where you call informant. You close your eyes. Hello, hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? I had a question about... Wait, where's my question? I guess I can only talk. Find out more about the loops? Yay, loop! Huh. So, you found out more about Timecraft, and the housemaiden just repeated everything when you saw her. What else could you do to find out more about the loops? Maybe you could talk to someone whose name is Loop, huh? My day immediately gets so much better every time I see Loop. Yeah, Loop is great. I'm repeating what you already know, but you're stuck in a time loop. You're repeating the same two oh wait. I think we've already read this. I think. I don't think this is new. The power to craft time has been hypothesized to exist, but was never proven up until the king appeared. Timecraft is supposed to ask for immense amounts of power. It is believed that crafting time to pause time for a yeah, we know that. How did you? You also found out what happened with the head housemaiden wasn't a one-off. Every time you talk to her, she seems to be repeating the exact same thing until you loop again. She says something is broken, failing, rotting. Okay, I guess I can't talk to Loop about what I need. Unless I'm at the actual tree. Okay, so I gotta die for that. But we want to get to the end without dying. So we're not gonna do that. So I guess that's a big rip. Maybe I should have done the Timecraft stuff before I finished the characters' side quests, but it's too late. Papers, there seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. You should keep those in mind for later. The handwriting is so terrible you can barely read what's on it. Oh, this was the one with the girly magazine rolls. Yeah. Yeah, this one. You're kind of grossed out by them. Oh, that's new. I think. Because we had the conversation with Mirabelle that revealed that Sifrin is also asexual. A closet haphazardly filled with art notebooks and art supplies. There's a crumpled pile of hand-drawn cards. Pick one? Yeah, let's see what we get. As a drawing of 5 women fighting with spears. Why are they fighting? The bottom says 5 of wands. When are we gonna get the Star Arcana? Some tiny paintings. They must be crafted to move, but they've been frozen in time. A dresser with art books on top of it. You open the drawer. You found the broken egg key. Anything else? Nope. Why does that pillow look so not here? Some people like to sleep with no pillows, or so I've heard. Something's weird. Oh, she's catching on to it. One of these days, I'll figure out what tarot cards means so that I can understand these. I used to know a lot about the tarot. Like, when I was in middle school, I remember I had, like, a book and a whole thing about the tarot. Now I just have vague memories, like, oh, you don't want to get this card. But you really want to get this card. Like, if I recall correctly, the world is terrible. You do not want to get the world at all. Something's weird. Huh? Something's weird? I have 2 tarot decks, D&D and Hollow Knight themed, but I know absolutely nothing. I initially got into tarot because, Card Captors. They had like that one segment where Sakura does like tarot readings with her claw cards. And then I made up what all the cards meant. And then someone at my school was like, you know that's tarot, right? And I'm like, huh? Huh? Something's weird. Like what? Diagnosing an issue? Let me show you something interesting. Two types of diagnoses are memory and physical. All medical issues fall into these two categories. Cancer, memory. Stab wound, physical. Yeah. Growth hormone deficiency, memory. Decompression sickness, physical. Despite it involving a limb, breaking your arm is memory. Oh no. Yeah, that still reminds me of that one bit in Higurashi. Well, it's not really a bit, it's like an author segment where the author like talks about stuff, and he started talking about growth hormone deficiency. And I always have to bring it up because it always made me be like, what the fuck? I like felt very, very seen when I read that. I think I have a screenshot of it because I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, the thyroid gland, for example, secretes hormones that regulate emotions. When that gland is defective, the balance of those hormones becomes unstable. This can cause people to have not only a physical sickness, but also a mental sickness, such as depression. I'm like, me having growth hormone deficiency, because growth hormone deficiency is an endocrine disorder. I'm like, so that's why I'm so depressed? Huh? Something's weird? Like what? I know I already said that. I forgot. I'll let you know when I find out. Why is breaking your arm memory? Because even after it's fixed, it doesn't heal quite right because your body forgets how it used to be put together. Wait, really? The only cards I own are Pokemon cards and an official Balatro playing card deck. I really need to play Balatro. Like, everyone says Balatro is super fun. The only thing I've played of Balatro has been the Vampire Survivors update that had like some Balatro stuff in it. I'll let you know when I find out. Ooh, oh, she's catching on. Quick, Sifrin, examine the Grelly magazines again. Get her off the trail. Oh, we've already been in here. Okay. Get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Are you able to move forward? I think we got both of the keys, right? Or not. No. Yeah, your body can be fixed itself, but that doesn't mean it will repair itself correctly or how it was pre-break. It will just attach. Huh. Oh, maybe I should just run. Let's just run. Actually, no. Do a Mega Sparkle Heal, and then... There we go. Balatro is part of the reason it took me 6 months to finish in Stars and Time. Because I started in Stars and Time in October, then bought Balatro for myself for Christmas, and immediately got addicted to it. To the point where I didn't really play anything else for any significant amount of time for like a month or two. So yeah, highly recommend. Oh no! It's that addictive? Uh-oh. Speaking of games, I have recently come to the executive decision that I would like to uninstall Infinity Nikki because I really wanted that outfit from the last season. I was trying so hard to get like all the gacha stuff and I couldn't even get the hairstyle and I was very angry. And like my last 10 pull had me get like the spider looking waist thing, and that just drove home even more how fed up I was. Have you ever heard stories of people who break their fingers, but when they heal, they're naturally bent in odd angles, depending on the severity of the break, of course? Oh, I saw you playing Nikki a while back and was surprised. I thought you had already stopped. I did, but then I re-downloaded it. Because I was asking for games to play, and I was told to play, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it another shot. And I got into it, and then I really wanted the last outfit, which was like the Halloween-y outfit, like a corpse bride kind of outfit. And I really wanted the hair, and I wasn't able to get the hair, so I got upset, and now I'm rage quitting it. Big ball head. It's a good thing Limbus is very kind with their gacha currency and stuff, because if I missed out on something, I would quit it. That's how I quit like every game. I get frustrated. I'm like, oh, I didn't get the thing I want. I'm uninstalling this. Big ball head. Big ball head. Wait, something's happening. It is for me, but also whenever I get really interested in something, it tends to occupy my entire brain for months. That is a mood. Sometimes you just can't get rid of the hyperfixation. It's stuck with you. You've got that for life. Source: it's been 7 months since I beat this game the first time, and it still remains my favorite thing to watch other people play. Yeah, I imagine. I feel like this is definitely one of those games that I would watch later on. To like re-experience it. So that means that they're weak to rock, right? Yeah. I'm lucky that Limbus has safety nets because I pull on every single banner and then I'm surprised I can't get what I want. Exactly! What hath I missed? Just landed from my plane. Oh, welcome, SkyCon! Nothing too much, except Odile is getting very suspicious of us. I think she's probably gonna figure out that we time travel. This is me in the U series. I no-lifed every game in that series for like 45 days. Yeah, it was very impressive. I think right now you're back on your Tales of kick, but I imagine with Symphonia, that's probably the last of it for a bit. Oh, I don't think I've seen that cut in yet, because I haven't used that skill yet. Cute. Oh, whoops. That's gonna do nothing. At least it healed Odile. Was it? Okay, so they are weak to scissors. Oh wait, I could do her skill that makes this creature weak to anything, huh? Fuck. Are your arms tired? SkyCon was the plane. Oh, that reminded me. I saw this one video. I don't know if it's okay for me to bring up your location, SkyCon, but I remember you telling me the state that you lived in. And I saw a video that was set in that state, and apparently, you have a cat bookstore, and like it's open at all times, and they have like an outdoors like book place where it's like $1 for all the books that are outside, and the way that you pay for it is you put like a thing in like the little door, and a little cat comes and grabs it, and like the cat is like seen in like the interior of the library and everything. He's like a little cat cheer. Oh, whoops. The type changed. Is it the fully powered skill? It was the weakened skill. Let's see. I was not paying attention! Okay, well, still clear. I think this game may finally be the one special interest that I'll be able to maintain for the rest of my life, because it's persisted through several other games, and the release of Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4, my previous main special interest before In Stars in Time. Yeah, I have a feeling this is also gonna become a hyperfixation for me, because I said this the moment I started playing this game. I have an obsession with time travel stories. Like, my favorite video game of all time and the game that I kidneyed the protagonist was 1-Bit Heart. We did it! Victory! My favorite character is Misane, which was the time traveler. Alright, let's keep moving. I really hope it is, because I probably spent like $200 on merch at this point. Yeah, I really want to get that Sifrin plush. Oh, I should have added that to my throne. I added the Deltarune Chris shirt, and I added the Mothman plushie. I should have added the Sifrin plush. I don't know if the Sifrin plush is still available though, because I think it was like a makeshift thing, right? Yeah, Symphonia is, I believe, the last available Tales game that didn't require emulating, to my knowledge. I have Legendia and a PS2, and I have the GBA version of Tales of Fantasia on my 3DS. Other than that, I need to really go out of my way to play the rest of the Tales series. Well, it's time for you to play Legendia then! This room feels different than the others, doesn't it? It's missing the threatening pressure the rest of the house has. Then you will finally experience the ois 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 song. And like the Jesse and James duo that like break out into song in the town. God, that game's so charming. Shall we take a little break then? All the plushies are through Makeshift, but I think the extended campaign for the second Sifrin plush is still ongoing. I could check. Ooh! Subathon to fund my Sifrin plush. Which one do I want? I'm gonna take the onigiri, because that's what I would take. I love onigiri. Do not make Bonnie sad. Wait, let's talk to everyone. Let's save first. It's okay, because I remember there was that one cutscene where we talked with Bonnie during like a lunch thing. That resulted in me rewinding. I don't want to do that. Odile seems lost in thought. She's so sus of me. Yep, Sifrin plush is still available. You could go buy him right now if you wanted to. Ooh. How much is he? I assume he's like... Is he like 60 or like 35? 35 might be doable. Timecraft, huh? She's looking at you weird. Did you do something wrong? Oh, oh, it's $30. Oh, nice. Yeah, that might be doable for me. Oh, all the plushies are 30. Ooh, a plum? Like the fruit? Hey, Sif. Alright, that's not new. You really would. Leave me be now. I need some alone time. But you leave Odile be. Oh no. Oh no. Campaigns are also open for Odile and Bonnie plushies right now. Ooh. I hope you can take off Bonnie's hat and stuff it with food. It's what they would want. Are you ready? Yeah! Let's go! Peppa. Peppa Pig. They could call like a juice like bacon juice, and it like gets rid of like a burn status ailment because it's like Peppa. So I took a look at Bandai's website for the Tales series, that says it lists all Tales of games. Is it a lie? Did they forget to include Tales of Narikiri Dungeon? Or Tales of the World? I remember Tales of the World. Tales of the World was fun. That was my first ever PSP game. I was kind of surprised that my mom got it for me when I got a PSP for Christmas. I think I got it for Christmas. Cause my mom's not been the best at like knowing series that I like. Usually she has to co-opt it with like other people. I think she just saw that it was an anime character and she was like, oh yeah, Elio will like this. As soon as they arrive at my house, I'll find out if you can take their hat off so I can swap their hat with different. Oh, that would be cute! It lists Fantasia, Destiny, Eternia, Destiny 2, Symphonia, Legendia, Abyss, Radiant Mythology, Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, Vesperia, and Arise. That is not all of the games. Lies. Lies. That's not even all of the that's not even all of the English translated games, because we did get Tales of the World 1. Tales of the World 1 is fun. You can make your own, like, fan character. You make your own OC. No! Ah. Okay, that's not new. House Maiden, frozen in time. She looks scared. You know, for a religion about change, you'd think there would be, like, house dudens, but it's just house maidens. They smell like flowers. I guess maiden isn't gendered. Oh, this is where we get the touch thing. Yeah, right here. There's a guy referred to as a house maiden. He stole. Oh, right! That's true. Passing through, you take a deep breath and you quickly poked Odile's side. Beyond throwing you a look, she doesn't react. You try not to smile. Odile is done with us this loop. We are just getting on Odile's nerves. Odile's gonna kill me. Oh, that's the head housemaiden's office. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in this room. So we haven't really needed to be in here. It's a petition to serve more bread at lunch. So if you bring up being interested in Timecraft, Odile immediately becomes suspicious of you. Good to know. Well, I think it's kind of like everything compounding on itself, like how we've been acting and everything. On the paper you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's 2 columns, one filled with names, while the other only has 1 or 2. The first, full column, is called Save Vogard. The second, near empty column, is titled Other. What could this be about? I wonder if her bringing up... Well, she does every loop. But I wonder if part of why she said it this loop was to test Siffrin for the Nya thing. I wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have. But So the king is the name that he chose? Maybe that's something you could ask him about. Oh, new stuff. Bookcase is filled with books about various subjects. Various boring subjects. Leave the bookcase alone. That housemaiden's massive desk drawer. You start looking for the key. Alright. We already read this. You pick up the key taped to the underside of the drawer. You found the rock key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the rock position. Also interesting to note that Sifrin isn't really the one using Timecraft. Sif is the target of someone else using Timecraft on his behalf, a la Return by Death from ReZero. Both require an insane amount of power to use. Yeah, I'm very curious about, like, the nature of the rewinds. Is it because of us or someone else? It is centered around us. Oh, it sure is a good thing I somehow found that key, huh? Odile? We sure got lucky. I totally didn't know that that was coming. We got so much juice. We're so juiced up. Tea time. Someone looking for their partner, frozen in time. Sounded like I got something from that, so I was double checking. Oh! Okay, we need to heal. Like a speckle heal! I did go to check to make sure that this game wasn't influenced by ReZero, and turns out one of the inspirations for this was Symphonia. You know, I could see that. Like, Mirabelle gives me Colette vibes, and I forgot what their name was. There's like that one kid with a really big hat in Symphonia. Like, I did remember thinking, wait, oh, I thought there was like a sadness over there. The bookcase is filled with theater scripts. The Guardian comedy you remember liking is still here. It's been a while since I played Symphonia. I just remembered Big Hat Kid. Still funny, actually. The bookcase is filled with various novels. How to Not Make a Fool of Yourself, a Journey. Oh, I need that book. Librarian, Frozen in Time. So list of books that have been checked out of the library. Book that seems a little too heavy for the table it's on. This book... That was a very weak boo, Isabu. Yeah. Is Odile gonna say something? I'm a spooky prankster. Because she seems to be picking up on this, too. Oh no, she didn't say anything. That's Sweet Tonics. What is this? Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. What was her name? Jacko... Was it Jacko Lantern or just Jacko? No, not really. Is it because you looked at the statues too often? You look at the sparkly diary. Oh, we've already seen this. No time! Wait, if I examine it... I wonder if we'll get different dialogue. Jackal Valentine. Why she got two holidays in her name? Choose one. Don't get greedy. The bookcase is filled with random books, from novels to picture books to massive research essays related to Ramlethal Valentine. Ah. Which book should you examine? Pass. Alright, let's go to the secret library. Miko deal even more suspicious. Oh wait, there's still a thing I needed. I forget which book it was. Okay, cool. There we go. It's been a bit since I've actually done these segments, because I tend to just unlock it. Was Ramlethal the one that you mained, Barn? The one with like the white coat or something like that? It's time for Elliot to talk about how much he hates Guilty Gear and never wants to hear anything about it. I mean, I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, Ramlethal is my main. I thought so. Paper Dusser, Family Tale, huh? Interesting. Oh! She's connecting it! A deal looks your way. Very interesting. Oh! You look away. Oh, she knows! She knows! Need any help you can get. You pick one at random. Color theory. What it means for us in our past. Big fucking swords. Looks boring and dense. Oh, she knows. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. There's a big sparkly tree on the cover. The favorite tree? Just looking at the title is giving you a headache. Why does he get headaches at certain things? That makes me very suspicious. Like it's like a trauma block. No, not the mortifying ordeal of being known. Hey, Jackie. You are known. Get known, idiot. Wow, look at how old this book just called Shields looks. Shout out to Big Swords. One of my favorite weapons. Bonnie is pointing at a book. My favorite weapons are knives. In like another universe, I would be a knife collector. Because I do kind of collect knives. But I don't have that much. I just really like my iridescent knife that I have. That's the book that made Mirabelle learn her skill. Sniff, sniff. Smells weird. I'm taking it! Bunny takes the book off the shelf and opens it to a random page. Oh, it's a cooking book. I wonder if Timecraft has the same drawback as RBD, or if anyone figures out the specific and says it out loud, the world will just explode. Yeah, I'm curious what's gonna happen when Odile says anything, like confronts Sifrin about this. Sifrin reminded me of it yesterday. That's how I figured out that nice new shield skill. And then Odile goes, oh, Sifrin did. I knew. Oh, is that so? You smile awkwardly. Oh, your new shield skill. They showed in this book too, look. Oh, it's over. Oh, they do. It's so over for me. If Sifrin didn't teach me yesterday, this could have been useful. But I already know it, book. Sifrin taught me, book. And it'll protect us against the king, book. Please, stop bringing attention to the fact that I know the details of this book. Oh! Odile is staring at you. You look away. Maybe he shouldn't have looked at that bookcase. Ah, this book mentions shields that reflect attacks, too. Those are so complicated. I wish I could figure it out someday. We should learn that. You should try and learn that. God, oh, I am running away. I don't like these guys. Get out of here. Is this really that big of a deal, oh deal? It's at least a big oh deal to her. Maybe the real treasure were the friends we made in Stars in Time. If this is like you were saying, Shiffrin is gonna explode. I do imagine there's probably like something that well, I don't know. Cause Shiffrin is just such like, it would be very funny if it didn't result in anything bad. And it's just like, oh yeah, you could have totally told them all this time. Now let's heal. Such a big deal out of a minor ordeal for Miss Odile. Or maybe I should have put up the shield. Let's go, Bonnie! No! Okay, let's heal you. What was this? This is paper, I think. Yep. Damn you, ads. Oh, shoot! I forgot to hit snooze! I didn't know ads was playing. Hold on. I'll go on my BRB while the ad plays. Yeah, I didn't get a pop-up for the ad. I don't see any? Oh? No ad playing for you? Huh. Oh, I refreshed the stream and it hit me with entering ads. Oh, I see. Naruhodo ne. I also didn't get any. Oh, okay. We all good then? Oh, you just need to get number 15. It must be... Yeah, we already read this. Didn't get it. So I think I will add a new collection on January 6th, by the way. So here's your advance notice to save up to try and get your cards. Or don't pull if you think that you're not gonna get the full set. What doesn't exactly cause an explosion, per se, but rather, if the taboo is broken, one of three things happen. One, the person who broke it dies and comes back to right before they said anything. Two, if the person said anything, the person it was told to will be killed instead. Three, the world just ends and they restart. But that's ReZero rules. IDK if in Stars in Time will do this too. I'll do a one pull. Tragic. List of students' names for a month-long class. Some of the students have more than their... Oh yeah, we already saw this. About the change religion. You only have the one name. Are you sure about that? Oh! Yeah! The very stylish, very scary lady. I'll do a second pool. The theories are interesting, I will say. I do have a feeling Odile knowing that we can travel through time will be very worrisome. Because that never turns out well. This is why time travelers gotta hide that they're time travelers. But I think it would be very funny if it was actually the exact opposite and it's all just that Sifrin is bad at talking to people and they totally could have just told them about the time loop. I think that would be very funny. Oh, this reminded me. I need to open a pack in Pokemon. Oh, TCGP. Yeah, hope you get a good card. I'll do no third pull. I lied. Follow the script. I wonder if he says stuff like follow the script too because he's into theater. That's another thing. I'm a theater kid. God damn it, Sifrin. A statue of the Change God. It's been destroyed. Whoop did suggest telling everyone at the very beginning. Oh, right! I forgot about that. A key here? Okay, 14, 5, 1, 12. These are good odds. Yeah, he's a theater kid. You gotta stop being me, Sifrin. A mask, huh? I was trying to go to college to get a degree in theater. But the pandemic kind of ruined my plans for that. A mask, huh? Now that their mental health is starting to deteriorate, they're using theater as a coping mechanism. Oh boy. This feels out of place. I was expecting a keychain shaped like scissors or something. You pick up the key and do not think about how bad you are at your job. The bookcase is filled with some books about many, many random things. I actually joined a theater program because of Sifrin. Ooh, tech crew, specifically paint crew. Ooh, do you like paint like the sceneries for plays? Bored with some doodles in the corner. It's a nice classroom, isn't it? Fellow stage crew member. Oh yeah, you were stage crew too, huh? Something, something. There's probably a bad end night AU somewhere. Oh, definitely. And I messed it up. Alright, she was talking about how she was teaching a class here. I just didn't know what to say. I didn't think taking all those different classes taught me anything worthwhile, to be honest. I liked taking them. And I liked learning those things. But I didn't do anything with what I learned. And I wasn't even good at any of it. My theater class was actually the class that had me read Faust's book. So that'll be interesting whenever we get to her Kanto. I had to read it for my theater history class, I believe. We also had to watch Othello. I hate that. Never take multiple theater classes at one time if you hate Shakespeare. You will be driven insane. For those of you that don't know, I have a deep-seated hatred for Othello. And that deep-seated hatred is partially because one semester I was taking history of theater, and that very same semester I was taking an English class for my general education. Well, I guess I should say, don't take an English class if you're taking a theater class, I don't know. But anyway, for the English class, we had to read the book Othello, and then for my theater class, we had to watch the play Othello, and we had to read the script, and we had to watch a play of Othello, and at that point, I was going insane because I just kept reading the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then my English class had a thing where it was like, write a new script for Othello, and I was like, talk to your fucking wife. That's my fan fiction. But I didn't do anything with what I learned, and I wasn't even good at any of it. Yeah, I was a stage crew in high school. We did a production of Peter Pan, and I had an actual cannon go off 4 feet away from me. What? I'm surprised your high school allowed that. That was fun. It explains why I might have hearing problems. And before you take a world history class and you gotta write a thesis paper including Othello, I would actually scream. If I ever go back to college at any point, I'm probably gonna be considered a college dropout though. It's been too long since I've been to college. But if I ever do go back to college and if I ever take another theater class and they have me read Othello, I'm like, you have so many playwrights that you could do. Like, you really don't have to do just like fucking Shakespeare. Like, I know everyone and their mom knows like Shakespeare is that guy, but there were like a bunch of other like famous like what was it playwrights before his time. There was like, trying to remember, like Tennessee Williams and Anton Chekhov, and there's that one guy. There's like this one guy that influenced William Shakespeare. I forgot what his name was. Okay, I just noticed my photos died and I plugged it in right as it hit one. Oh, ooh. Nice save. The least they could do is like do something else than Othello. Yeah, he's got so many plays. Why is it Othello? Like, we didn't do anything with Romeo and Juliet. I mean, I guess I should be grateful for that because Romeo and Juliet would also take me off. But like, at least do like Midsummer Night's Dream or something. I mean, we did do Midsummer Night's Dream. We watched a movie of Midsummer Night's Dream. But that's besides the point. I would rather have to see Oberon like 5 times than see fucking Othello 5 times. Othello just drives me crazy. At least Oberon's got some juice. I had a similar experience, but instead what I did was just read it once and told the teacher, hey, I'm doing the same subject in another class and I'm ahead of where we are in this class. Would it be okay if I just get started on whatever sheet you want to pass out for us instead of reading along with the class? That's a good idea. I should do that if that ever happens again. So, wasn't it all just a waste of time? To which they said no, and then I ended up still not reading along because my 11th grade collective reading level was low middle school. Why would they say no? I don't get that. I don't get that. And that's what I ended up saying during the class. We read Romeo and Juliet in my freshman year English class when I was in high school, and we got to act out all the scenes. Ooh, that's fun. I like when English classes do that. I feel like English teachers tend to be pretty cool. And everyone was just silently looking at me. 'Cause checks notes, they said so. And everyone was just silently looking at me, judging me. So, I ran away from the class and stayed in my room for a week. Haha. Did any of you ever have a teacher make you read a book that they wrote for any of your classes? Because my college English professor made me do that. And it made me think that this was like some manipulation of the game because we had to buy the books for our college classes. So we had to buy the book from him. So he's got to be like making some money from that. Kind of fucked up to out all the scenes. What if they weren't ready? I have not, shockingly. Yeah, it was not even a good book. It was not a good book at all. It was kind of like low-key, like stereotyping, like Japanese women in that. Very, very stereotypical, and I was just like, oh no. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, gems. To evade judgment and wait for it to blow over? I get it. But taking all those classes doesn't seem like it was a waste of time, though. It's fine to learn things just for learning's sake. Says the resident, actually a nerd. And you never know when that knowledge might come in handy. Says the not so secretly a nerd. That's true. But thinking about it now, I felt like I had to do something with that knowledge. Everyone else in the class felt like they were learning about their passion, you know? Artists taking art classes, getting better at their craft, that sort of thing. But I was just not using those skills outside of class. You never know. You never know when those skills can be useful. Could be like 20 years after you took the class and then you're like, oh yeah, I took that class, huh? But like me learning how to sew, just because everyone was doing their way means I can do things my way too. I probably would have been sent out of the class if I was asked to not only read a book the teacher wrote, but to pay for it out of pocket, because I would have crashed out. And not only that, Barn, it was bad. And I think the main character was a self-insert for my teacher, because my teacher said that he used to coach basketball. And you know what the character was? A basketball player. And then at the end, he became... Do you want to know what he became? He became a basketball coach. And you know what else the character did? He said if he wasn't a basketball coach, he would be an English teacher. I'm expecting it considering I'm a history major, so I'm personally surprised it hasn't happened to me. Wow, yeah. And the fact that he was like a douchebag to the one Japanese lady that was like his girlfriend, that he like stood up and cheated on her and like said like some racist things to her, makes me be like, is my teacher like that? Is this like a self-confessional? I could just take a lot of classes because I like to learn. Yeah. Or maybe this is what the head housemaiden wanted you to realize when she asked you to prepare this class. Oh! Maybe. You got a memory of learning. You'll always remember this. The memory of learning is equipped. All of your housemaidens... Ooh! Craft skill cooldowns will be lowered by 1. That sounds like it would be helpful. Maybe we don't need memory of Sparkle Heal now. Yeah, let's put that on. Okay, did I look at everything? Okay, I think I looked at everything. Nothing sparkling, at least. Oh, no, you, out of here. Escape. It's time for my special skill. Nigerun da yo! And was. I need to look up what these sadness names mean at some point. Probably when I beat the game, just in case they have like spoilers. This is definitely the kind of game that I'm gonna come back to my VOD to watch and be like, oh, so that's what that meant. I can feel it. And I think that, okay, let's see, does that heal? It does. I think it does heal time froze status ailment. Sadness! Hi, Corporate Bonnie. Hello. Would you like to buy my shark cutlery board today, Thunder Dude? We got a special today. Buy one, get a Blue Hush for full price. What a steal. Yeah, that's definitely the best part of watching other people play this game. Like, wow, they didn't know about that. Shark cutlery board? Yeah, it's all the rage. Oh, the basketball player who probably peaked in high school became an English teacher who continually bitches about how he could have gone pro if he wanted to make a fanfic about him being a star basketball coach. I'm so surprised. This is my surprised face. I'll buy one. Alright. Good, good, good. Excellent doing business with you today. Okay, I need to be careful about where I use this because I think this is the floor that you can fuck up and use it on something that actually gets you trapped. Yay, another chest. Or crest? Can you move your pan from my door? No, my pan? But I'm baking myself some bacon. Paw. I would buy one, but I spent all my money on Instars and Time plushies. Completely understandable. We should be careful about where we use this one. I feel like I'm probably gonna wind up drawing fan art of this game. I did like a little art today. I was testing out lineless stuff. Because I did like one thing where I tried to mock like... I like... kind of traced over the Limbus CG from Kanto 6, I think. And then I was like, oh, that was fun. Let me like try doing it without like tracing anything now and see how I feel. It didn't look as good, but I still like it. 2 rows of tears, but only 1 crest. So we have to decide which way to go, huh? Why don't we... I vote this way. Okay, you know which way to go now. Since going with the Beauty Alliance brought you to a room with a key, you could also pick wrong on purpose and see what the other side has to offer. So... let's go Beauty Alliance. We don't want to mess up this timeline. Unfortunately. We gotta get to the end. We gotta get to the end without looping. Not even once. Oh, what is this? Buy my shark cutlery board. I'll buy 1. Now, can you move your paw from my door now? I've moved 1, yes. But what about the second paw? True! I've got 4 of those. Didn't tell me to move all my paws. Well... watch me get rid of that with my jackpot. You have to buy 1 board for each paw you want him to move. True! You gotta buy 3 more shark cutlery boards. Buy my silence. Permanently. I haven't tried carving wood in forever. And by the way, I still have the little wood carving of me you made, Sifrin. You do? Of course. And why wouldn't I? It was so very cute. You know, I'm still so jealous Sif made you a wood figurine. I could curse you and your entire family name. Dang. Then curse me, coward. I will one day. Oh, that's a new sprite. And then you'll be sorry. Oh, I'm so scared. If you buy them individually, he'll start moving his paws back in front of the door. You need to buy all 4 of them at once. Very true. Very good idea. Very true. I only moved my 1 paw, but if you buy another one, I'm just gonna put that 1 paw right back and move the other paw. time. Let's see. Anything else in here? Curse you. Curse me yourself, coward! This is how you get sales. I'm gonna be employee of the month. Oh god. I got the sprite back for this one character that only appears if you get the all of the endings. You'll get like a little dialogue at the start if you start the game after you get all of the bad endings in my game that I'm making. And I got back the sprite for the guy that appears in it. I love him so much! He's like my favorite character and he only appears for like one thing. It makes me so sad. I wanna just talk about him. But he's like not relevant at all. Well, he is relevant. He is very relevant, but alright, let's grab some stuff in here. But he is definitely my type of character. For anyone that plays that game and you get to meeting him, you will just be like, oh yeah, I see exactly why Elio made this character. Piece of glass catches the light, making them almost sparkle. He's not relevant. You called? A shiny piece of glass. Shiny sharp. Use carefully. You look at the glass shard. The light of the frozen torches scatters through it. Sparkly. Ouch. Sharp. Oh, your finger! Did you cut yourself? Here, give me your hand. She gently takes your hand and wraps a bandage around your finger. So nice, even though she tries to pretend she is not. She is very tsundere. Next to her, Bunny carefully takes the glass shard from you. And throws it across the room. Why do you have sharp things like this in your pocket anyway? So what if I learned that 90.5% of Symphonia players on Steam are little bitches? Oh, they didn't clear Darius Kylon. Dang. Okay, nothing else here. I guess it's a good thing that hurting myself on that didn't kill me. It just brings back bad memories. Bad memories? Straight up means they didn't beat the game. Of what? You clench the silver coin in your pocket. You don't answer. Huh? Don't worry, friend. I'll make the best croissant ever. And you won't have to think about the bad memories anymore because the croissant is gonna be too good. Aww. I better have a filling inside of it. There's nothing worse in my life than getting a croissant and wanting it to be a chocolate croissant with a chocolate filling and it just being a regular ass croissant. Stuff sucks. It's all flaky and dry. Oh, Bunny, that's a lovely idea. Isn't Bunny nice, Sifrin? You smile and nod. I wonder if examining the silver coin gives me anything bad. Clap, clap, clap. I like regular croissants, but yeah, chocolate croissants are great. I don't know why, but I just can't get behind croissants. My mom and my family have gotten croissants before, and there's just something about it that I can't eat it. It just feels so dry. And like the flakes get all over my clothes and I don't like it. You can just actually clap instead of saying clap, clap, clap out loud. But chocolate croissants are great. Love chocolate croissants. At my old job, we had chocolate croissants, and I would always try and bring home one. Never. That's actually, I actually talk about chocolate croissants in the game that I'm making, actually. As the adults say. I actually have one bit in the story. Well, it's not the story of the game I'm making, but it is connected to be like after the game. There's one character that gets given like a croissant, and then they get very angry because they wanted a chocolate croissant, but they were giving a regular croissant. And that was just me venting about how much I don't like about... That's just me venting about how I don't like croissants. About to open 10 packs of Pokemon. Wish me luck. Flaky is actually a good description for a croissant. Yeah, it's really flaky. I don't like it. It's flaky and it's dry. And it's like, no like flavor. There's no spice. It needs like a filling. I think it'd be fine if it had a filling. And I think that's why I like chocolate croissants. Because they have a filling to it. And it makes like the flakiness go well with it. But if it's just flaky, then it's just... What is your point in existing? As the adults say, I'm gonna take this. I guess a lot of people eat their croissants as like... People do like sandwich croissants, huh? I just can't imagine eating them plain. I need to have something with it. I like croissants by itself as long as it's buttery. Yeah, I guess buttery was fine. The ones that my family would get would be like really, really bland. It's kind of like how I don't like spaghetti. I don't like spaghetti. Because I've had too much spaghetti. But I will eat spaghetti if it has meatballs. And if it has, cheese. Like the little fettuccine. If it's just plain spaghetti, I cry. I get the complaint if it's breakfast biscuits, though. Oh? Which ones are breakfast biscuits? If your croissants are dry, the place you got them from didn't make them right. Maybe it's a Californian thing. Maybe Californians don't know how to make croissants. Skill issue. Dang it! It was right when my turn was almost there. What is it? Paper. Shiffrin, wake up. Oh god. Has anyone done a meme of like that one scene from the Tails comic? It was like, Tails, wake up. Californians don't know how to. As someone with a family primarily raised in California, I agree with this statement. Yeah, I've seen that. These fuck-ass things. Let me see. Oh, those! Yeah, I can only eat those if there's butter. Like, if I eat it plain, that's another one. I can't eat plain. I cannot eat plain. It needs to be nice and warm. And it needs to have butter in it. And also, I don't like how they tend to be very dry. I guess that's the... I guess I just don't like dry stuff. Oh, they're so bad, but I eat them when I want to feel like a starving medieval peasant getting his ration. So real. You can also put like jam on them. I've put like jam on them sometimes. They're pretty alright if you have like jam and like butter on. But just by itself. Ugh. Ugh. I got so caught up in talking about. Okay, I think we did this full floor. Let me save. Alright. On to the next boss. You may be more Siffrin than me. I'm too forgetful. Two sadnesses. Get ready, everyone. Yay, it's time for the toxic Yowie fight! Dun, 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 dun. I wonder, does this one auto self-destruct? Like, can we not kill this one? I've been curious about that every time we fight these ones. For some reason, the main points in which me and Siffrin diverge, besides physical appearance, are all related to food. Oh, really? The long-haired one is doing something. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it is scripted. Oi. Why did I always stop time for the one whose turn was almost there? I need to slow you down. Alright, your paper. Should I use this or heal? I guess we'll find out. Okay, they attacked Mirabelle. I love croissants. I'm not allergic to pineapple. It's actually one of my favorite fruits. I've never had malanga fritters. Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm different about with Siffrin is I've never had malanga fritters. But I don't like croissants. I don't like pineapple. I don't know if I'm allergic to pineapple, but I know I don't like pineapple. We won! Alright. One last floor to go. I think the only thing I'm allergic to is jasmine that I'm aware of. But yeah, I'll have to try making some malanga fritters sometime. And like report to you guys if that makes me more Siffrin or not. Like, oh, they were right. That was kind of funny, by the way. I went back and I was rewatching some of the In Stars and Time VODs, and it was at the one part where we unlocked the first, or not the first. We unlocked the lunchtime that had the pineapple, and I was like, oh, I don't want pineapple, I would die. Or something like that, and then I'm like, does he know? Stay at normal volume. Bunny has a crab face. Oh, why are you all talking about what will happen when we lose? Bunny! You were listening? I'm a master cooker, so I can cook and listen to you guys talk. I think it's stupid to worry about what's gonna happen if we lose. But, Bon, was this the same lunchtime that had us die that one time? No, listen. Cause me and Friend promised, you know? Oh, and it's positive this time cause we did Boniface's friend event. Friend promised he wouldn't get hurt protecting people anymore. And I promised I'd protect Friend. So if I protect Friend, I protect all of you. So if I'm here, no one will get hurt. That's a Bonnie promise. Bonnie looks at you and offers you a big smile. Bonnie. Am I really getting reassured by a kid right now? Yay! No death! Well, Bonbon is saying it. I believe it. You and Bonnie will protect us? I won't accept such a one-sided promise. If you both will protect us, we'll protect you both too. Bonnie is so awesome. Yeah, I really like Bonnie. Yeah, because Bonnie was a little diaper baby last time. And this time Sif made sure to get Bonnie on the same page, that dying isn't on the menu. Bonnie, more like Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. We'll protect each other. Indeed we will. Don't worry, Bonbon. Don't worry, Sif. We'll all fight and we'll all live. You nod, smiling. So, to make sure we have enough energy to protect each other, isn't it? It's snack time, baby! Alright. We're gonna have the Madelines. Alright. I think that might be where I will stop for today. I'm gonna see if my family requires my assistance with anything else, and then maybe try and get some sleep. Bonnie just refused to listen to anyone last time when the group tried to reassure them. And that's why I was a Bonnie hater the last few streams, but that arc is over now. I'll now give Bonnie one head pat. Yeah, I think Bonnie's friend event kind of explained that, because Sifrin got hurt trying to protect Bonnie, and Bonnie was like rude to Sifrin to try and get him to not want to protect Bonnie. like taking it out on them because of that. Bonbon deserves all of the head pats. Agreed. But yeah, that is gonna be it for me today. And I will go check out what this is once I end stream. And have a good day, everyone. Let's take ibuprofen together. I feel like whenever I'm sleep deprived, I'm actually like super funny and cool. So thanks for coming when I'm super funny and super cool. Hopefully I don't become this funny and cool again, and hopefully I can get some rest. But no rest for the wicked, as they say. But yeah.